Coming up on the British TV watch list.
The show got a BAFTA Wales nomination for Best Drama, so clearly some people responded to it more than I did.
From cozy mysteries to intense police procedurals, we talk about the characters, performances, series, and episodes from your favourite British TV shows.
Hello and welcome to the British TV watch list. My name is Michael T. What have I been watching lately? I'm going to tell you. It's been a busy quarter. April, May, and June have brought some real variety to the screen. Some good stuff, one or two head scratchers, and at least one new show that has real promise. Let's go through them. We'll start with the familiar face. Silent Witness is in its 29th season. 29! That alone should tell you something about the staying power of the show. BBC One has been running it since 1996, and it has never really lost its footing. This season shifted the action from London to Birmingham. The team is now operating out of the Sir William Bowman Centre of Excellence, and the cases they're tackling reflect the grit and social tension of the city. Racial violence, wrongful convictions, community fracture. The forensic detail is as sharp as ever. The show is still anchored by Emilia Fox as Dr. Nikki Alexander, and she's been carrying the series since season 8, and she remains the center of gravity for everything that happens on screen. David Caves is back as Jack Hodson, and this season Nikki and Jack are navigating married life while also managing some of the toughest cases they've ever faced. The tension between personal and the professional is handled pretty well, I think. But what I want to talk about is the two newest members of the team. Harriet is played by Maggie Steed. She's the head of the center, confident, measured, carries a lot of authority, and she plays classical pieces on a piano to help her cope. And then there's Kit Brooks. She's the crime analyst, and she's played by Francesca Mills. I've never seen her before this. Kit brings a sharpness and a dry wit to the show. Fan response was immediate and positive. She fits this team the way few new characters do. Francesca Mills, the actress, comes to this role with serious stage credentials. She's worked at Shakespeare's Globe, the Old Vic, and the National Theatre.
That unmatched form and feature of blown youth, blasted with ecstasy. Oh, woe is me! To have seen what I have seen, and see what I see.
In 2024, she played the title role in The Duchess of Malfi at the Sam Wanamaker Playhouse. That same year, she won the first prize at the Ian Charleson Awards for her performance as Hermia in A Midsummer Night's Dream. She's not just a TV actress who happens to be good. She's a stage artist at the highest level who brings all of that to the screen. Season 29 continues to deliver. It's consistent, smart, and well cast from top to bottom. Hey, here's something else that's smart. Cozy Earth has basically cracked the code on what luxury sleep should feel like. Their best-selling bamboo sheet set is made from 100% premium viscose from bamboo. You got to look it up, VISCOSE. From that, you get a naturally cooling, moisture-wicking, and absolutely ridiculously soft material. Like the kind of soft that somehow gets better every time you wash it. You can experience this cool luxury with a discount of up to 30% right now at CozyEarth.com. Just enter our unique promo code BTVW1 when you check out at CozyEarth.com. You get luxurious comfort, we get a small commission, everybody's happy. That's BTVW1 at CozyEarth.com. Now let's talk about Mudtown. This one came to BritBox in March. It's a Welsh crime drama set in Newport. The central character is Claire Lewis-Jones. She's a magistrate played by Erin Richards. You might know Richards from Gotham. Claire gets pulled into criminal territory when her daughter Becca gets involved with a dangerous local figure named Sonny Higgins. Tom Cullen plays the crime boss known as St. Pete. Matthew Gravel rounds out the main cast as Claire's husband, Alan. The premise has genuine potential, a magistrate caught between the law she enforces and the danger creeping into her family's life. There's a lot you can do with that, but it took a couple of episodes before the show got really interesting for me. The show got a BAFTA Wales nomination for Best Drama, so clearly some people responded to it more than I did. But for me, it was watchable without being compelling, if that makes sense. It's there, it's okay, nothing really jumped out. Next, The Passenger. This one aired on ITV in 2024 and has been making its way to more audiences since then. It's a dark comedy thriller, 6 episodes, written by Andrew Buchan. You may know him as an actor. This was his screenwriting debut. The story centers on a former Met Police detective named Ria Ajunwa. She's played by Wunmi Mosaku. Ria relocated from Manchester to a small northern English town called Chatter Vale. One night, a local teenager named Katie Wells disappears. She reappears the next day unharmed. But what follows that event is where things get unusual. Bizarre and violent incidents start breaking out. The investigations pulled at a web of secrets and community paranoia. There are supernatural undertones alongside the crime drama. So here's my honest take. I was lost through much of it. The tone shifts in ways that aren't really clearly signaled. One moment you're in a crime procedural, and the next the show feels like it's doing something else entirely. I can appreciate what Buchan was going for, the uncanny, the unsettling, the village that won't let you in. But for me, it didn't come together. ITV confirmed there won't be a second season, which kind of makes sense. It was a standalone experiment. Whether it worked is a matter of taste. Okay, from confusing to satisfying, The Other Bennet Sister is a 10-part BBC One and BritBox series that launched in March 2026. You know Pride and Prejudice. You know Elizabeth, Jane, Lydia, and all the drama that comes with them. This show asks a different question. What about Mary? Mary Bennet is the overlooked middle sister. Quiet, studious, out of step with a world that rewards charm and beauty. This series takes her out of the background and makes her the story. Ella Brucoleri plays Mary. You may know her from Call the Midwife. She's the reason to watch this show. We find that Mary is intelligent, a little awkward, slowly finding her footing. And you root for her, you empathize with her, especially during the interactions with her mother. Some are excruciating.
And she is clumsy, ungainly, maladroite, as they say. 4 good marriages will have to do. I only hope she does not ruin her sister's chances.
Ruth Jones plays Mrs. Bennet. Richard E. Grant is Mr. Bennet, and Lucy Briers, who played Mary Bennet herself in the beloved 1995 adaptation, turns up here as the Bennet family housekeeper. Is it predictable? Yes. You can see the arc coming. It's essentially a warm romantic comedy. The tension in the relationships is where all the fun is. If you're a fan of Regency-era drama and you want something that moves at a gentle pace but still delivers, this is worth your time. Let's talk about delivering. Nothing delivers like a perfectly comfortable shirt. I tend to wear more of the clothes that fit well, look good, and fit the way I like. You might find that with the clothing at pinsandaces.com. I bet you will. They've got a 4-way stretch fabric that not only fits, but moves with you as you go about your day. Pins and Aces is a premium golf apparel brand, but you don't have to be a golfer to enjoy it. Just know that you're going to look good and feel comfy. You can save a few bucks too. Use my promo code. You support my podcast and you get as much as 30% off when you check out. It's a great deal. Use that promo code BTVW1 at pinsandaces.com. Father Brown is back for season 13. Mark Williams returns as the crime-solving priest in the fictional Cotswolds village of Kembleford. Tom Chambers is back as Inspector Sullivan. Claudie Blackley is the new Mrs. Sullivan. John Burton as Sergeant Goodfellow. Nancy Carroll as Lady Felicia. Yeah, she's back. John Light returns as Flambeau, everyone's favorite thief. And Sorka Cusack makes a welcome return as Mrs. McCarthy for the season opener. That's a crowd pleaser. The show is still good. It's charming, it's comfortable, and it delivers what fans expect. But something has shifted over the last few seasons. The early years of Father Brown felt closer to a traditional murder mystery. There was a bit more edge in the storytelling. These days, the show leans fully into its cozy identity. If I gave the first several seasons an 8 out of 10, season 13 lands closer to a 6.5 or a 7. It's still an enjoyable hour, and I'll keep watching. And finally, A Taste for Murder. This one premiered on ITVX and BritBox in April. 6 episodes. This is the first season. Set on the island of Capri, the story follows DCI Joe Mottram, a Metropolitan Police detective. He's played by Warren Brown. Joe has suffered a personal tragedy, the death of his Italian wife. He takes his teenage daughter Angelica to Capri to stay with his wife's family for the summer. His mother-in-law is Elena Davanale, played by Phyllis Logan. His father-in-law is Gennaro, a celebrated local chef played by Urbano Barberini. And predictably, a murder pulls Joe back into detective mode. Local police inspector Laura Sarancino, played by Cristiana Delana, works alongside him on the cases. The show has a lot going for it. The location is gorgeous. The mix of food, family, romance, and police work gives each episode something to offer. It's sun-drenched and well-paced. Phyllis Logan is always a reliable presence, and she brings warmth and steel in equal measure to Elena. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. My one honest complaint, the storyline involving Angelica, Joe's daughter, got more screen time than I thought it deserved. The father-daughter friction became a recurring thread, and for me it slowed things down. Joe's protectiveness of her felt a bit much at times. That's a personal reaction, but it all makes sense in the end. I'd watch a second season. So that's Q2 on the British TV watch list. 6 shows, some delivered, some fell short, one left me scratching my head. That's the fun of watching. Something new is always around the corner. How about you? What have you been watching lately? Let me know in the comments. What do you like? What don't you like? And before we go, I want to say hello to our listeners in Bay Shore, New York, USA, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Gander, Newfoundland, Canada. Great response from people all over the world. And if you'd like to support this podcast, check out our Patreon site, please. Your support makes a huge difference. You can also support us by shopping at Cozy Earth and Pins and Aces. Those websites are readily available. Use our promo code BTVW1 to get as much as 30% off when you check out. That's it for now. Thank you for listening to the British TV Watch List. Until next time, cheers!
The British TV Watch List is written and produced by Michael T. in Honolulu, Hawaii. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. All rights reserved. Copyright 2026. Michael T. Media.